If you happen to have a time machine that gave you the ability to travel specifically to 2008, what would you do? I would buy a house. Second to that, however, I would play old Roblox. That's why today I'm going to be exploring old Roblox games in an attempt to answer these 3 questions. Are they still playable? Are they still fun? And do they even still exist? Half of these got deleted. I don't even know how. Please like, oh my god. This is the front page and most popular section of the Roblox page in 2009, I believe. So there are games like Apartment Life, New Club, Build, Roleplay, and Fight number 2, Air Force Flight Simulator. And what I'm trying to do today is find out which games still exist. Who's playing these games? Are they doing well? I recently made a video that was very similar, and we covered games like Work at a Pizza Place, which obviously is still extremely popular. So on this day, in 2009, the most popular game was Break into Roblox Bank v2.1. This game was at the top of the front page and it only had 200 players, which if you compare it to something like Dead Rails right now, it currently has 1 million people active. And this was the top of the front page in 2010. So let's see if this game still exists. It literally only had 100,000 visits in total. Someone in the last video I made told me I could put the place ID in the modern Roblox place ID and it should swap it. Now, I've tested this a couple of times and it doesn't seem like it works, but I'm saying this so that people stop commenting that I can put the place ID in the thing. It doesn't work. I wish it did. I wish it was that simple. I have to literally go and find the person and then the game. So hopefully we can find Break into the Roblox Bank. I'm not sure if the game is still gonna be even existing. So a lot of these people have managed to get banned in the time period between 2010 and now, which is 15 years. I don't know what they could have been doing to get banned. So the first game that we're going to look at is Break into the Roblox Bank, if it manages to pop up. We're gonna just try looking up Break into the Roblox Bank, and if that doesn't come up, then we're gonna look up JK1317, who is the creator of this game, who might possibly still exist. In terms of Break into the Roblox Bank, it's pretty much entirely missing. Like, I'm not seeing it here. The next thing I'm going to try to be able to explore what the #1 game in 2010 was is look up JK1317, which is the guy who made the game. Luckily for us, he still exists. Now, are his places public, and can we play them? If not, Rob the Roblox Bank Tycoon. Maybe it was a tycoon all along, and he changed the name. Break into the Roblox Bank. Oh, it is! Update 2.1 as of 2010. Tycoon setting into place. Different colored grass. Have fun. I don't know what any of that means, but it does mean that this place is a tycoon, which means that we did find the correct Rob the Roblox Bank Tycoon. So this game was top of the front page in 2009, on that specific day. I guess let's just find out what exactly the gameplay is. I'm assuming it's just a normal tycoon. Here I became the owner of the tycoon in this game. We first need to get 2,000 ticks. That's kind of a really interesting mechanic. I think we have to go into this bank and rob it to start our bank heist, which I don't know if I've actually seen in a Roblox tycoon before. I like that concept. Maybe robbing the bank is not the best concept though, because don't do that. Don't rob a bank. Anyways, we're about to go rob a bank. It's about to get intense. Hopefully this is what I'm supposed to be doing, because unlike nowadays where games kind of tell you exactly what you need to do, this game's not really telling me. I'm kind of just guessing. I went from a sewer system onto the top of the building and now I can't get into the bank. So I don't know if I'm missing something. That place is blocked off with an invisible wall. It might just be that this game does not work anymore. I guess let's explore the full game, because I'm not entirely sure if that's how you rob the bank. Something's over here that we have yet to explore. I think it might just be another bank. Or is this like a criminal hideout? Oh, that's like a criminal hideout. We have no money to spend at the criminal hideout. And we have yet to get a single ticks, and we've been playing this game for like 5 minutes? Yeah, something like that. This is where I spawned. Somehow I'm supposed to get to here, I think, and there's like ticks in here, but I guess this game just doesn't work anymore. It didn't survive the test of time. Unfortunate. Can I jump off the map? So the next game on the top of the Roblox page in 2010 is called Obby Tycoon VIP Grand Opening. It had 180 players, and it was definitely the grand opening because it has 17,000 plays in comparison to the other games. Survive the 66 Disasters Spike Wall has 1,500,000 plays in 2010. That dominant game. A Pirate's Life, The Storm is here. 1 million visits. These games were taking over the front page, but Obby Tycoon managed to overpass it. Hopefully this game still exists, or I'm gonna get an error message. Obby Tycoon VIP uncopy locked at 25k woot. I think I remember people saying that a lot more in old Roblox, and I'm lying. I used to say it. People used to say that in old Roblox. I don't know what. I think that might have just been 2010 in general. I loved saying that. I'm bringing it back. I'm saying woot. But this game is called Obby Tycoon VIP uncopy locked, and we are going to find out if it is still searchable, which like Rob the Bank wasn't searchable, but I think this one might still exist, but it's just gonna be completely beat out by every modern game. Okay, so here we have Emperor Duffy. which is going to be the name that we are going to search to find out if this game still exists. So Obby Tycoon we couldn't find on search, but Emperor Duffy we might be able to find in people. They still exist. Now, to find out whether their game still exists. No, their game does not exist anymore. I guess they must have hidden it or done something because it's just, they privated the game. I don't know why they do that. The game had like 1 million plays. At least we know that this is the correct Emperor Duffy, because if you scroll all the way down, we can see in his place visits, he has 1.9 million place visits. So I guess this game, despite being a brand new game, played 19,000 times, it must have been pretty successful. So I guess let's move on to the third game on the top of the front page, called Air Force Flight Simulator New Island. I don't know why they replaced the play button. I miss it looking like this. This looked way more welcoming. I don't know why they made it blue recently. Enough talking, let's look at Air Force Flight Simulator New Island. I don't know what that could possibly mean, but let's first find out if it's searchable in experiences. Hopefully this game still exists, but searching it is pretty much going to be impossible, I think, for most of these, because they're just going to get beaten out by these new games. But we still have the hope that we can find Polsky Lotnik 2, the creator of this game in 2010. And this game was absolutely popping back in the day because it had 1 million plays, and this was in 2010. This person's account still exists. They left a message for people that are trying to go back in time. English. Hi, I'm Polsky Lotnik 2. Why am I so bad at reading? My real name is Camille. Most people know me from my place Flight Simulator, the game we are trying to look at. I like to help people building shops, buildings, and more things. I'm a good builder, scripter, and player. I'm from Poland, and I do not speak English very well, but enough. My second account is Polak. Whoa. I can't pronounce that name, but shout out Polsky Lotnik 2. Hopefully his game still exists so I can play it. No. Maybe he reposted it. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe he has it in his save. Possibly? The third most visited game with 1 million plays is not found. The next game we are going to look at had 111 players, but it had 1 million visits in 2010, and it was called Survive the 66 Disasters. It doesn't seem like it's coming up in search, which seems to be a common occurrence with most of these games, but I still have hope that we'll be able to find the Furry Fox, which is a questionable name, but I'll let it slide because they made a really famous game. So unfortunately for me, I respect you, the Furry Fox. Ruben Sim might not though, unless their name is Akiko Dev. That's possible. It says that they have a new username. What is their previous username? The Furry Fox. This is the person. And it seems like they currently make games. Anyway, Survive the Disasters 2010 still exists, which I believe is the game. It's not called the exact same thing. They made this. I played this game when I was younger. That's crazy. So pretty much what we have to do is survive the disasters. I'm going to play this one because even though it's not the classic unupdated version, it is technically the correct game because the other one was made in 2019 and I just feel like it's not the same. Hopefully with the power of luck, pretty much, because that's kind of how these games goes, I can survive this coming disaster, which I have no idea what it'll be, but I remember there being crazy things like volcanoes and tornadoes, and this was like the original disaster game before the one made by Alex Neutron, I think. Raining hats. I guess let's just get in a building. I feel like that's... Oh my gosh, I was not expecting the hats to be giant. This might be the place to survive. What is Reb saying? Roblox, I will damage things if I keep getting censored. This guy should not be trusted. Oh, why are they hanging out with Miku? This game still has a lot of players for a game that came out in 2009. This is one of the rare few cases in which these games have been updated and still get plays. People still enjoy this specific version. I don't know who's still playing this game, but shout out these people, I guess. I don't know what they're doing in a game that's 10 years old. I used to play this all the time, though. So shout out this game. If you think about it, they didn't really lose that many players. If in 2010, they had 100 people playing, and I just died. If they had 200 people in 2010, now they have 50, I feel like they didn't lose that many players. I think one of the parts I love the most about this version of Survive the Disasters is the fact that you can keep playing even after you die, which is not normal for Survive the Disasters games. I love Survive the Disasters. I don't know if I can express that enough. This is like my favorite niche of Roblox game. Now, the next game that we are going to look at on Roblox in 2010 was The Big Rant, which had 110 players, but it had twice the amount of visits as Survive the 66 Disasters did. I guess let's find out how it's doing in 2025. The creator of the game was 10 Free 1, which I'm not going to waste time. I'm not going to explore it on experiences because as much as I want it to pop up, it really doesn't. It never pops up. We're going to look for the person who made the game. This person has a new username and they came up when I searched up the person who made this game. So I think that it might be this person. Is it? This is the account that made it. It's got 6,000 followers. It's friends with Alex Neutron and I rock with you, Amber Puppy. Let's see if we can find their games. Please be public or else I won't rock with you. Oh, we can explore their places. I completely forgot about that. Now I feel like an absolute goober. It's this. This is the game, which is taken off of Roblox. I guess we won't be able to find out what the big ramp was about, but from this content, text that we can, I guess, generate. There was a noob, and he was holding up a ramp. And I think what you were supposed to do, I think I might remember playing this game. I think you had a skateboard, and you were just supposed to jump over. It might have been that simple. So I can't say for certain that that's what happened at that game. Don't quote me on that. Anyways, I feel like looking at the games that don't have that many plays really don't show whether the game will survive as much as looking at the games that have like 2 billion plays in 2010. I feel like that's how you really know that the game is gonna outlast a lot. Last time we played, I remember looking up A Pirate's Life Lando, and I did not find it. That guy did not pop up. I remember this guy being Jared Valdez. Oh my gosh, that's an old name, an old memory. This guy, I'm pretty sure, was notorious for stealing games and then getting banned. I think he tried filing a lawsuit or something. I don't know if I'm misremembering, but it was something like that. He tried getting angry at Roblox for saying that they stole a bunch of money from him. But this guy stole so many games, literally every game ever, which honestly, at the time, he was a hustler. I respect the hustle. Let's find out what Zombie Mansion had to offer. I'm gonna be honest, Jared Valdez probably is banned on Roblox. There's no way that guy still is there, but we might be able to find Scary Zombie Mansion re-uploaded because of the fact that he stole it from someone else. Maybe we can find the original Scary Zombie Mansion. Based off experiences, it's not, everything is just new. Roblox, stop doing this. Let me play old Roblox game, please. This is the bio of Jared Valdez's Roblox profile. It's got a huge copy pasta that says use copy and paste to show that you are still active. Those who do not send this message within 2 weeks in will be removed in order to get more space on Roblox because Roblox is overpopulated. He's just lying, or he got tricked, or maybe he's the one creating the lie to perpetuate it to see how far it spread. I want to know, I want to speak to someone who makes these. Who's making these copy pastas? Anyways, I was not able to find the exact game on Roblox, but I did Google it, found a video of him playing it. So I guess let's just watch and find out what this game was about. Why is he playing Pumped Up Kicks? Zombie Mansion 2020. Yeah, it's just not coming back. The game is gone. Oh, the game is here. I get to play. I have never been happier. I don't know if he made this game new or if it's just the old game and copied it back. This game. What in the world just happened to me? I just got destroyed. Recently, I played a version of this game that was remade, and I also played this recently with my brother because we were just thinking about old Roblox games we used to play. And what happens basically is you blow out of this wall or whatever. Zombies try to chase the people that are living, and you just keep running. Sections of the map keep expanding, but the zombies keep chasing you, and so you have to shoot all the zombies. I don't know why I expected not to know the place he copied, but yeah, he copied this game. I don't know if this is a legit version of him rebuilding it, but I just turned into a zombie with a button. Maybe this isn't even the real Jared Valdez, but if you liked watching me explore old Roblox, subscribe and like the video, please. Please like the please.